Moses joins us on the desk. Now, Moses, the Bobcats are going back to the drawing board.
They won 8 of their last 10. This was prior to meeting the 2 top teams in the nation, never mind just in the AJHL. Well, let's put it this way. They're pushing the reset button and moving forward.
The Lloydminster Bobcats have had a lot of time to reflect on a weekend that saw the club take on the AJHL's best. A drubbing by Spruce Grove, then lose back-to-back games against Camrose, sending the team a clear message.
It was a little bit of a test, report card kind of day, and were we happy with the results? No, we weren't.
Is there a specific grade that you have for the team right now?
It certainly wouldn't be passing on the last 3 games.
And in those games, the Cats gave up 18 power play opportunities, leading the team to believe that it was their own mistakes and own undoing that was the issue, not just their opponents.
Feeling around the room is we definitely can. It's definitely possible for us to do so. Just again, discipline was a big factor on the weekend, and I think it's a completely different game if we can control that.
We're very well capable of competing with those teams. I think we just need to realize, mentally be ready for those games.
The Bobcats are getting back to the basics and will look to lean on their 20-year-old vets to get back on track, hoping for another crack at the best of the best.
We really just want to move past it and focus on the task at hand. It's always good to learn from wrongdoings.
These are the teams we're going to see in playoffs. These are the teams we need to beat if we want to win this league or whatnot. And I think it's just a good measuring tape of what we need to do, the work we have to put in to kind of get there.
It's not a mystery, and I don't think it is a mystery to them. They're not surprised that coming off the last 3 games that we need to tighten the shoelaces a little bit, and we need to figure out what we've got to get out of what we've got here, or what do we have to do to get to that point where we can compete with those guys.
Now, yesterday we told you the story about Dustin Schwartz, the former Lloydminster Junior A Blazer turned goalie coach who was hired by the Edmonton Oilers. Now, Bobcats coach Gord Thibodeau was the bench boss during Schwartz's only season in the AJHL and shares his fondest memory of the Stettler, Alberta native.
Probably one of the best competitors as a goaltender that I've ever coached. Just hated to give up goals and had a great temper. He also had one of the best fights I've ever seen when he played for us in Lloyd. He fought a goaltender from Fort Saskatchewan at center ice, and he was definitely a fan favorite from that point forward. So very intense goaltender.
Schwartz's success is known around the Edmonton area for his work with the Oil Kings, the Spruce Grove Saints, and the Vimy Ridge Hockey Academy. Thibodeau says Schwartz is a good fit for the Oilers given his proven track record.
He works hard. He studies a lot of film. He'll do a great job. And I mean, it's too much to think that he's going to change the fortunes, but he's the start of hopefully changing the fortunes. And if they can add some more people like him, I think they'll be fine.
Looked like Ray Emery there with a couple of those little jabs. Well, let you know, maybe he was a boxer. All right, let's move on. Talking about Schwartz, that was. Let's move on to Movember. Of course, it's coming to an end, finally, for some of those who do not like the facial hair or are facially hair challenged. It's a sigh of relief, and in this week's Beyond the Boards, Nerman Issa brings us the best and the worst facial hair on the Lloyd Bobcats.
So we're going to be talking about facial hair. Of course, I've got my fantastic lumberjack attire, but we are not talking about sexy beards. We are talking about creepy stashes. That might be a little offensive to you because you normally rock the stash year round. I will say this though, you're probably the only person who can actually wear a mustache and not look creepy. What is it about the mustache that you keep year round?
Year round, I guess. I don't know. It's just something that kind of sets you apart from all the other guys. Maybe I've always said, not a lot of girls like the mustache, but the ones that do, they really like it. So I guess I kind of keep it for that reason, and it's good for a couple free drinks in the bar too. Guys are usually pretty impressed by it.
Okay, so no shave November for some, like you and Springer. It's easy. For others, it's not. Who has the weakest facial hair game on the team?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Maybe have to go with Mitch Brennan again. I know he took that title home last year, but it's not looking any better this year for him. So I'd say Mitch Brennan, yeah, for sure.
All right, so I'm standing here with the back-to-back title winner of Worst Mustache. For some, they may not like it, but I don't know. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, if you have to win something, at least I'm consistent with it, and I won it both years. But last year was a little worse. I had a Just for Men experience go bad. So this year, no Just for Men. And I'm happy to win Worst Mustache. but not burn my lip like I did last year.
It's got to feel a little bit good knowing that for 11 months of the year, you're saving money on shaving products and stuff. So really, who's the winner in this one?
I'd have to say me. I'm saving a lot of money. There's a couple other guys with some baby faces in there that can't grow a mustache, so this year I'm not alone. So it feels pretty good knowing that too.
We all know that misery loves company. All right, so I'm going to give you a chance to redeem yourself. Who do you think has a worse mustache than you, or do you think it's you?
It might be me. I think it might be me. There's some close ones, but I'll take the worst place, the last place on this one.